the setup. Sorry in the future, Nick, my editor, who would have been asking where's the beginning of this game. My bad. Well, we're here. We're live. We're going. All right, guys. So let's go ahead, Wade, and let's just do the intro again because we screwed it up. Well, I screwed it up. Let me be honest. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We're coming to you live from round 2 of the Las Vegas Grand Championship, brought to you by Fly Better. My editor is kind of like randomly looking out into the world. He looks a little lost right now. Sad boy. But anyway, we got CJ Foxx versus Robert here in our second round match. Wade, let's go ahead and break down these lists.
All right, so Robert K is flying a very, very heavy Boba Fett. He's got Fearless, Jamming Beam, Maul, Proximity Mines, Hull Upgrade, and Slave 1 on him. Accompanied with him is a Fen Rao with Fearless. I believe this is I think it was giving him a 20 point bid, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's we can look at it right here. 17.
All right, about 20. I said. And then CJ Foxx is flying 3 Deltas. We have Anakin Skywalker with R2 Astromech and the Delta B title. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Plo Koon, both with calibrated laser targeting. And yeah, we're about to get started. We have our poll up now.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and choose your champion. If you've never done that before, it's really easy. All you got to do is type 1 or 2 in the chat. Right now, we're keeping a tally on how often the chat is correct. And in the last round, that was a W for the chat. All right, that was a W. We have a bonus prize that we'll give away at the end. We have some, what is this called? Iridescent? Is that what this is would be called?
I would call it iridescent.
Yeah, we have some iridescent fancy stuff from Fly Better, hyperspace marker that we'll give away, but only if you guys are up. Yeah. All right, you're playing against the house right now. Who do you think will win, 1 or 2? Last round. You guys got it right with player 2, Ernestro, beating out Daniel Lim. Now we got CJ Foxx versus Robert, the Jedi versus Scum. Now,
this game is...
If you were at home, I know you got it wrong last time.
No, I got it right last time. Let the record show.
All right.
I like to be misleading sometimes in my predictions. No, I think last game was a very hard-fought battle between both of the players. Ernestro with his Hyena TIE Swarm, or Bomber Swarm, did take it. I would say dice were on his side. But this is a game of random and chance a lot of times, as much as excellent piloting. And now we have some excellent pilots playing again between CJ and Robert. Robert taking the initiative, obviously, with that 17-point bid. And CJ having 3 Deltas in his arsenal. I don't know who I would go for, honestly, in this game. This is a little tougher for me. Obviously, some of the best pilots are, some of the best ships for the game are currently flying this game.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna depend if CJ Foxx. I think CJ's got to get rid of. I think he's got to get rid of at least Fen or Boba before losing one of his ships in order to really make it count. And I think if he gets rid of Boba or Fen, I think he'd be in good shape.
I think you're right.
CJ going with a kind of a fake already. I think I'll go with CJ for this one. I do like the Deltas. I think they are very, very fun to fly. Very positionable too, especially with in addition to the Jedi-ness.
Yeah.
And their abilities.
Quick shout out here to Chubraka40 for donating 20 subs and getting us to 119 subs. And I want to remind you guys can use your Twitch Prime if you've never done that before. If you have Amazon Prime, super easy to donate money to Gold Squadron Podcast, and it's 100% free, included in your Amazon Prime subscription. Exclamation point Prime in the chat to get the details about that. Made a little video to explain how to get that set up if you've never done it before.
Oh man, once more. So we're up to 82 unique votes. Player 2 on the right there is once more taking a lot of the votes for this. I love going for the underdog as a Viking fan. This should be. I think this is going to be a really good game. I think both these players are going to do some really fun stuff with these chips, and it's going to be a lot easier, hopefully, for us to track. We don't have table audio up yet, but
yeah, just have it muted.
Yep. Hopefully, be able to hear what's going on a little better this game, and get you guys some updates.
Yeah, Robert having that bid allows him to move after Anakin. Anakin is probably the most dangerous piece on CJ's side, and just being able to hunt down with Fen is just really, really powerful. The Jedi can be quite squishy. You got Obi-Wan and Plo rolling 3 agility, but with Boba Fett moving after Obi-Wan and Plo Koon and having that Slave 1 title, which is so good. I was extremely surprised to see the price go down on that Slave 1 card, because everybody who was flying Boba already was putting Slave 1 on there.
Of course.
We just got a little bit of bonus. All right.
Sometimes they give us what we want. Sometimes they give us what we need, and sometimes we just get some really good, kind of out of the blue points changes, which I actually really like. Like I like that they don't always decrease and increase the things that are OP or not OP.
Right.
But sometimes just kind of like throw in some good changes. Really shake up. Just really shake up the meta a lot. The resistance just arrived, I guess.
All right, so right now we have player 2, that's Robert, leading in the polls. We're going to close it down after the next, basically when this planning phase ends. The playmat, yes, the playmat. So the playmat is a special item that we're going to be doing during the final day, Chewbacca. It's going to be a final day only sub-gold prize. You'll see a little bit of a different twist.
CJ really working some angles here, kind of getting set up for the game. I do think he's trying to find a way to get all 3 of his ships kind of coming in from maybe not different angles, but different times. We do have Plo Koon leading this charge already, followed by Obi and then Anakin. I think the 1-2-3 punch approach is what he's going to be going for, and I could do this.
Yeah, do for it.
Oh, did I? Fly in with Plo first, backed up with Obi, and then lastly with
I've never used that color. That looks really good on there.
I don't know what I did.
You accidentally bumped, I think it's like a gray, but I'm in.
All right.
Kellyanna, thank you so much. All right, Obi-Wan, where are you going? I'm guessing we're playing slow. Yep.
All right.
Just being cagey at this point.
When do we close the poll?
Actually, you know what? Since they're still doodaddling in the corners, we'll give them another turn.
I'm going to try to persuade people one way or the other, I guess, with my ridiculous predictions on this. I don't know what am I doing? Is it? So, like, Fen Rao, Boba Fett. Boba Fett's taking a very slow approach. Fen Rao, I think he might be aggressive with and try to catch CJ off guard, especially now. He could kind of come in and try to get behind Plo. It'll leave him open for Obi-Wan and Anakin, but that's where Boba Fett will come in, I think, with this, and kind of help out, kind of clean up the back. You are correct, though, with Fen Rao moving after Anakin Skywalker. He might want to try to take Fen against Anakin more.
Oh, yeah.
Just to try to handle that situation and problem.
Yeah, I want to see where Robert is going to end up moving. All right, we're starting to move faster. We got some pursuit from the bounty hunters now.
So far, I've been very wrong in all my predictions.
3 bank. I'm going to guess we're going to get a boost here. Anakin's in a spot where, next turn he's getting distance. Actually, I like the yellow. He's getting distance. Plo is gonna get kind of not stuck, but he's limited in his options of maneuverability there.
Yep, and I think that's definitely Plo's problem right now. Is he's already kind of backed him into a tight corner side.
Yep. Now he did the barrel roll. CJ did the barrel roll, give himself a little bit of space. Anakin turning in. Okay, this gives him a little bit of cover. Is Anakin willing to do the barrel roll and threaten to come in? That'd be pretty dangerous. But Boba doesn't mind. Just going to go ahead and skip his action there.
Oh.
Fen, patient, waiting to strike. Barrel roll, I like it. Giving himself a little bit of space.
Yep, all right. Now I do think he will probably take Fen. Well, I'm going to wait for him to move his fingers. Take Fen that way to try to combat Plo.
I wonder if he's baiting him though. That
could also be true. Splitting up the three, although they're already kind of flying separate. Trying to persuade him to change his original plan, CJ's original plan. I think it's going to be a good way to do this.
Well, I think this is going to be a little bit of like, I did this, you know, the Princess Bride problem, right? Because one of the issues you have is like, all right, no, I don't want to take the bait for Plo, so I'm going to come in this way. But what if then Plo decides to come through the back, right? So you have to choose whether to, are you willing to take the risk of having Plo Koon coming off the backside?
If I were Robert, I would try to find a way to get shots on one ship and focus on one before trying to take, split up the two and take bait.
Hold on a second. Let me just double check before I say the wrong stuff here. So one of the things he could do here with Boba Fett, he could dial in the Hard 2, and because of Slave 1, if Plo Koon doesn't go here, so this gives you an opportunity to take Fen up the middle anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And if Plo Koon goes away, you turn the opposite direction using Slave 1 and use your boost to reposition the back arc to get some shots.
You said hard. I might go soft, bank that way.
Sure, that works too.
A bank would also set him up potentially for a shot there. Or at least
one bank?
No, a two bank, right?
They got two bank.
Yeah, one or two.
I'm worried that the two bank might give you a little bit too much height and clip that edge of the asteroid.
I think he'll be fine. All right, fives are going now. As we are still setting up, Plo Koon is
going away. He does not want to play with Fen Rao. Not willing to take that risk.
He was, I do agree. I think he was trying to set up the bait there.
Notice people are starting to notice the GSP credits that you can spend. I think it's for every hour you watch, you get a certain amount of credits, and you can spend them on things like highlighted messages or unlocking a sub, an emote, or altering an emote. As you see, Lou the Lunatic, Gnomish, and AJ Wargaming have the Thinking Dion going right now. Quite epic.
No.
All right, Obi-Wan barrel rolling here.
Still taking a slow approach with Obi-Wan. No, I like that. I like the Plo Koon bait.
Did it work though?
Did it work? I mean, the Slave 1 does give him the versatility to change his mind. I can't tell if
there's the one bank.
I don't know if that looks like that was the original plan for it.
Mm-hmm.
But he was open for, potentially moving it on Plo. All right. I think.
All right, let's go ahead and close that. Player 2 was the winner of our poll. That's Robert, Flying Scum. We'll see how that shakes out in the end. I'm going to go ahead and notate that down. Let's see what happens. See if you guys unlock the prize.
Anakin coming in with a 2 straight.
Currently out of arc of Boba Fett. That's looking good. Oh, man. Fen Rao, though, licking his chops.
Oh, yep.
Licking his chops.
He's going to move into that arc to avoid the obstacle.
Fen Rao.
Depends. Fen might have still taken the bait for Plo. I doubt it. I do think Boba Fett's Slave 1 ability kind of covered his flank there. Yep, Fen Rao coming in with is that a 2? Yep.
2 bank. Keeping it conservative. Barrel rolling to get on the outside of the center asteroid. He should be able to tag at range 3. Might focus.
Okay.
Yep. So that'll be a stress there.
Dion stress.
Other side of the table.
How do we get to the ships? Okay. Anakin range 2 into Boba. Oh. 2 hits. Spending the lock.
Here we go. 3 hits.
Ooh. Okay. 2 shields removed from Boba Fett.
Fenrir coming in, reaching. Range 3. Anakin still has 2 force.
Ooh. Low roll with Fen.
Safe.
Is that the...
Yeah, we can edit it in a bit.
Ooh. I think that is a bullseye for calibrated.
All right, so that the CLT focus being manipulated there, 2 hits. Another shield there on Boba. He's going on to Obi.
Ooh.
Hit, crit.
Obi has no focus left, or he does have a focus, but no force remaining.
It's going to be a shield.
Got to be a shield on Obi-Wan.
Yeah, the choice there going to Obi-Wan doesn't have regen on Obi, so that damage is going to stick. And we are back to planning here. Now, those of you who are watching, want to thank you guys so much. Want to remind you that we stream from all over the place. Pretty much every premiere event in the United States, you're going to have a Gold Squadron podcast live stream from. But we also do events abroad where we have a couple things in the tank right now that we're working on to continue to improve your guys' watching experience, but none of that's possible without our supporters and our sponsors. This round is sponsored by Curl Paw Creatives. Use coupon code LV2020, it's for Las Vegas, 2020 for 15% off, no minimums there. So if you need just a couple of tokens or you need to get a whole set of your own big tokens like this, templates, tokens, hyperspace markers, you can get your own. Wade, who do you think? What do you think's going to happen this next turn?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So obviously he does have to get Plo Koon back into the fight. Plo Koon's going to do hard turn in. I don't know what speed, probably 2. I think he's going to try to find a way to get Fen Rao a good shot at Obi-Wan. Boba Fett will be moving first. And I can see it just being a 1 straight, maybe a 2 straight with Boba, right? Just to keep his back open in case of Obi-Wan does a K or Anakin ends up doing a K. But then I actually think he's going to come in.
That's risky business.
It's risky.
There.
I like risky though. Try to come in hard with Fen Rao with a 1 hard. Otherwise, play it safe and try to.
Yeah, so CJ has a couple of options here with that Anakin and his ability. If you guys are not familiar with his ability, we can go ahead and read it down to you. So it says, after you fully execute a maneuver, if there is an enemy ship in your front firing arc at range 0 to 1, which is the part that we're worrying about, or in your bullseye, you can spend 1 force to remove 1 stress token. So that would give Anakin, let's say Boba did something like a 1 bank here, and that 5K fits. He could remove that stress and then get a target lock and have a essentially target lock, triple or double force modifier. Really, really good.
But being that close to Boba Fett does increase Boba Fett's abilities as well. I don't know if he's going to want to be that close to Boba. I'm actually really excited to see what happens. I like the idea of Fen Rao coming in hot with a hard one.
Fly it like it's hot. Fly it like it's hot.
Boba taking a rather slow move just to make sure he could get a shot again on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Dial in the 5 straight.
Plo Koon is now probably in combat range of. Well, we're gonna see, I guess.
Range 3, reaching for the lock.
Reaching for the lock, and he got it.
He's got it.
So he's probably gonna get a shot on Boba.
I think I've decided I'm doing a parody of Drop It Like It's Hot, but for X-Wing.
Is it a parody if you sing the same words?
That's not, but I'm not going to say drop it like it's hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Obi-Wan coming in with a one bank. Yeah, I don't know that one. We'll see. Maybe a barrel roll in. Yep.
He's going for a block here on Boba.
Yep.
The thing is that Boba Fett has Slave 1. I think this might be a bit of a mistake because all Robert has to do is say, oh, I'm going to one bank the other way.
And then still get some good shots off.
Oh, yeah. Going all the way back might actually get him just out of the arc.
That block does kind of. I feel like it blocks Anakin.
It could.
It limited Anakin for what he could do short range. And if he blocks, that's potentially blocking a 5K.
CJ debating.
Stream prize giveaway winner doesn't seem to be working, Dion. Twitchy 5x5 said.
I will take a look.
Oh, so he's still going to go for it. Not going to change it.
Yep, no Slave 1 there, okay.
And that's fine. I think Boba still has his reroll ability. He'll have a shot, at least on Plo Koon. We'll see what happens with Anakin. CJ may not have been expecting that. Maybe he was hoping that he would fake out a Slave 1 turn.
Yeah, one of the things is that the positioning for Boba is better.
Anakin revealed. It is going to be a 4K. I don't think he made it.
Twitchy 5x5 should be working now. All right, so he did go for the 5K, huh? Did it get blocked?
It's a 4K. I think I do think he bumped.
It fit.
I don't know. All right, Robert. Robert saying that was easy. Oh, and then he just bumped Fen.
Okay, so he spent the Force to use the Anakin's ability. This is exactly what we said here.
Boba will be getting a very tasty shot back on Anakin, though, now.
Yep.
With 2 friendly ships, or enemy ships within range 1. Am I remembering that right?
Yeah. Say that again. Anakin will be what?
Boba Fett's ability.
Yeah, but he's going to have 2 rerolls.
Yep. Not bad.
All right.
Didn't come in hot with
2 straight. Fen. Kept it conservative. He could barrel roll, but that's going to get him behind the.
Gonna boost in, try to get some pressure on Obi-Wan.
Boost focus. Now, one mistake here that CJ Foxx may end up paying for is he did have the opportunity to just barrel roll out of the arc and still have a shot. A little bit greedy, trying to go for the offensive on Anakin.
And deny the shot on Anakin as well. So this is going to be...
I think he's leaning a little bit on the regen. It's probably the idea here. Debating...
This must be Anakin's, right?
Yep, Anakin's shot here.
This is looking good.
And
that's
spending
what I'm talking about.
3 hits and a crit.
Ooh.
Got him.
2 natties. 1 shield and 1 crit. Damage engine.
All right, Fenn checking for range. Range 1 into Obi-Wan. Fenn looking smug right now. 5 dice using his ability. Here we go. 1 out the box.
1 out of the box.
Right now, we got average. Right now, you got 1 more. Got a blank there. Fearless. It spends the focus for 3 hits and a crit. Going full offense on Fenn.
Obi-Wan already taking his shield last round. Obi-Wan has
nothing. He only has an evade. Oh, he's got an evade. He took a force evade there.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so
that's just 1 crit.
1 crit.
Through.
Disabled power regulator.
On Obi.
So disabled power regulator. When you defend, you... No, wait, no, that's not correct. Nick.
That's what it is now.
Disabled power regulators, when you engage, you take an ion token. Sorry about the mistake there. And Fenn, if Obi-Wan chooses to go into Fenn Rao does have the Concordia face-off going on.
Robert K scoring the first points there, getting half damage on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Now he engages. There is the ion from disabled power regulator.
Well, looks like apparently his name is Robert Paulson, not Robert Carlson.
But he goes by Robert Kukuchka. So I'm putting the K.
This is on Fenn Rao.
Concordia, no damage.
And that was Obi-Wan. Right?
He likes that.
Oh. I would have gone Boba, probably, just to keep Boba's pressure. Maybe not. Ooh.
And crit.
Nothing.
Got it, baby. All right, Boba Fett, range 1. He's got re-rolls and a force from Maul. Should be a pretty good shot right here. Oof. 2 focuses. Is going to, re-roll 1 of the eyeballs. Man, same result there. Only 2. Anakin only rolling 2 dice. He's got 1 force. Spends force, takes another shield on to Obi-Wan.
No, that was on Anakin, sir. Who's also,
Not little Annie, big Annie. Medium-sized Annie?
Annie. Double Annie. Delta Annie. They are saying this lock should be removed.
Yep, he did spend that. We'll give him a minute.
Yeah, we'll believe that they
sometimes
know what
as they're cleaning up, a lot of times it gets resolved. The dice box keeps getting knocked around. All right, they're in planning though, so I'm going to go ahead and get that fixed now because that could affect your decisions. I'll be right back.
All right, sir. So that was a very interesting exchange. I don't know who actually ended up on top of that one. Obi-Wan took a crit, I believe that turn, in disabled power regulators, so he's going to be doing an ion move this turn. Boba Fett did 1 damage back to Anakin Skywalker out of the rear, and Anakin did, I think, only 2.
Yep, just 2 damage.
And 1 crit with damaged engine. Which does change things a bit, I think, for Robert.
Now, did you mention the Prox mine?
No.
By any chance?
No, I didn't.
Boba Fett got a real juicy Prox mine coming up right here.
Well, I hope CJ didn't forget like I did. Well, he did, I guess. Because
he did.
Back to what we were saying, like CJ could have just barrel rolled.
Yep.
Which would have probably helped against that Prox mine, but also helped make sure Boba Fett did not take a shot back at him.
Yep. Lava Field Toasty says, good games, everyone. I'm off to work. Well, you know what? Lava Field, hopefully we see you tomorrow on the weekend. All right, we'll be here Saturday and Sunday. Should be. Unless something really crazy happens.
We'll also still be here going all day. 6 rounds today. I think usually about 8 or 9 is when this kind of stuff ends, which is still a good number, good 8 or so hours of X-Wing.
Oh yeah. So here's my plan, okay? 6 rounds of X-Wing. Find a magic show. Just find a magic show. I want to see some magic.
Have you heard of Piff the Dragon?
I have not.
All right, he's playing the hotel right next to us.
Okay.
I saw that. He's funny.
All right.
Dresses like a dragon. All right, there's the Prox mine.
Prox mine, kaboom.
Surprise, surprise. Prox mine.
So 1 damage automatically. So we're losing a shield for sure. And 2 dice rolled, takes another one. Shields are down.
Shields are now down on Anakin, and also that does give him half points now on Anakin Skywalker.
For now, he does have regen. He has 2 R2 astromechs. But here's the thing: Anakin's in a spot right now where Boba Fett can keep taking shots over and over and over again. So I'm a little bit worried for Anakin. I'm not sure where to go.
Yep. Just as always, when you cheer for the underdog, it always does seem kind of rough at the beginning. But you know, I'm still hoping this is going to be a very, very close game.
Oh my God, Derek! Banned. Hold on, you get a timeout. You naughty British man.
Plo Koon now moving. I think he came in with a 4 there. Now he's doing a barrel roll.
Timeout for 10 seconds.
The move with Fen. I don't know, actually.
Fen?
Yeah.
You think you just keep doing 2 straights and 2 banks? Like you keep it nice and chill right here. The mine did get dropped already, guys. Just a reminder. What are you looking for?
Fen style, I forget.
So you just go ahead and click the circle.
Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, intuitive. You know, I'd love to see a 2 hard, probably into Anakin. No. Oh, maybe, because then he might have a shot there on Obi-Wan. And then also bump Anakin, which could be interesting. Oh, no, Obi-Wan's already moved, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe just a bump. Right into Boba, even. Oh, maybe not.
Marking Boba Fett out of the way. Oh, he's going to land right in front of Boba Fett. He did the 5 straight here.
Man. Is it a 5 straight or 5K?
Could be a 5K. Oh, it's a 5K.
It is a 5K. You got to do that with Anakin with his ability.
Yeah, I think
Really keeping it aggressive with Anakin. At least this time he doesn't have to worry about a prox mine being in the front.
Does it fit?
Well,
Let's find out.
This is a game that matters in inches.
All right.
By inches, I mean centimeters.
Millimeters.
Millimeters, yeah, really.
The game of micrometers.
The smallest bump early in the game could save your day. Obviously, it's accidental.
All right, waiting for an action.
Man, I don't know with Fenrau. Who's got that stress? Is that Fen?
All right. Just taking a focus.
Oh, man, I did call it.
Yeah, little bump action. It's going to be range 1 going into
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan,
which
yeah.
could actually be bad for Obi-Wan with a Fenrau range 1.
Fenrau and Fearless is active.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Start with Anakin. Just 2. Didn't take the lock there. Took the focus for defense.
Getting a lot of rerolls with Boba.
Takes 1 damage on Boba.
Oh, yep.
So that's a card.
Down to 5. That does give him half points now on Boba.
5 dice going into Obi-Wan from Fenrau.
Whoa.
Fearless is active. Average says 3. He's getting 4. He's got 3 agility here. It's going to take 2 and gone, baby. Obi-Wan taken off the board.
So Robert did get the first kill with Obi-Wan. That is setting him up pretty nicely. I think CJ really needed to get rid of at least one of the pilots before losing one of his.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. Robert could take Anakin off the board here, too, with some lucky rolls.
Yep, Plo Koon not getting a shot here.
4 dice coming in, re-rolls, and Maul. And a focus. Do what you want, kid. Just leave it.
Jeez.
3 hits and a crit. He needs 1 evade here. He needs 1 paint to not die.
All right.
He's got 2. He's taking hit crit. Could still go if there's a double damage. Stunned pilot. After you execute a maneuver, if you move through an obstacle, suffer a damage.
That's not going to hurt Anakin, I don't think, in this position.
No, yeah, just don't touch rocks. You'll be fine. Which one was the crit that was wrong here? Disable power regulator, right?
Yes, sir.
We're going to have to go with the old school disable power regulator animation.
Seasonal stuff, we'll just call it fine.
Okay, thanks, man.
Oh, it's a different. Oh, that's frustrating. I think we just lost disable power regulator.
Well, let's just hope it doesn't.
We have disabled power regulator. Just nobody just gets it. Nobody get it.
Nobody gets it. Now this is interesting. Even if CJ could manage to take out Boba Fett, that would put him in the points advantage.
Yep.
Barely.
They give him 56 more points.
So 100 would be 112 points destroyed to 98.
Yep. And CJ only needs 43 points to get ahead.
But it is half an hour. We do have half an hour left for him to essentially try to arc dodge Fen Rao, which is not an easy task when Fen Rao's also got the initiative.
One of the things I want to see here is if CJ is planning on being defensive with Anakin or offensive. So he's at the point where he can no longer regen above half points. But the regen might be a good idea just to, you do have half an hour. You take Anakin and you gotta choose right now whether you gotta kind of pick your poison. If you go fast, you just try to get out. And maybe you're trying to boost down here. Is Fen Rao following in tow? Or do you try to be tricksy and try to get out this way because Fen Rao's going to assume you go that way? It's a little bit of he should see, going back and forth between the two. But he's in a risky spot.
And you don't want to just ignore Plo Koon. He hasn't really done much yet, but Plo Koon is getting into a position now where in which he could get, behind Fen Rao. Or he could also try to come in, well, behind Boba. Not that that's the best move, but
he absolutely could. Yeah, I really thought that last turn was a turn for CJ to disengage with Anakin and regen before doing this, and I think, I think he's going to end up paying for it, but we'll see.
I will say, when I make my predictions, I am making it based on the list, not the players. I think CJ is being very aggressive.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. He's being extremely aggressive.
With Anakin Skywalker. Not that that's bad,
No, it's situational. I think that the first couple turns, you're fine, be aggressive, but when you have regen, the whole point is to not give up half points. That's really a big thing. And if he chooses to be aggressive again, it could you could end up wasting the points you spent on R2 Astromech, and you've spent a lot of points on R2 Astromech.
Something tough for CJ is he's got to worry about a Prox Mine still. Anakin only needs one hit left.
That's very true.
If a Prox Mine drops, that's going to limit probably what he could do. He might be fine with a straight maneuver, but that's risky.
You know what I want to see here from Robert? I want to see his ships not move. You go one forward, doesn't clear. You stay right there. You one hard into Boba Fett, doesn't clear, and the Jedi just hop over and blow up on the mine. That would be hilarious.
Oh, maybe he won't. Yeah, I don't think Anakin will be clear with a straight maneuver. This is gonna be interesting. He's gonna look like a champion, is what they're saying. Oh, he's going to take it for Anakin.
Boom, all right.
Interesting.
Takes one, rolls two, and two shields down.
Well,
or did he already lose a shield? Oh, sorry, he's not 7B.
Okay.
So he's half points.
Now at half points, that's not looking good. CJ now has to get half points at least on Fen Rao, in addition to blowing up Boba Fett.
Yep. Takes a force evade there. All right, Anakin being marked.
Am I really loud? Can they hear me?
They can now. 2 bank here from Boba Fett. Probably just going to keep it there. He has a shot on Plo Koon. No reason to overextend. You'll be able to get around that ion cloud. Excuse me, gas cloud next turn pretty quickly.
No Prox Mines left on Boba Fett. Boba Fett's also going to be losing most likely his rerolls. Oh gosh. Always
cup of water on the table. New obstacle. If you overlap the water, you instantly lose the game.
Well, that would be true for Anakin, for if he overlaps or flies through it right now, he will blow up.
Because of Stun Pilot.
Oh, he's going to mark Plo Koon.
All right, 3 bank. This is a disengagement maneuver.
And going to bump.
Did he remember the regen?
Yep. Oh, yep. Just saying, I heard him.
Yeah, he just said I forgot.
But that might be all right. What's Fen going to do now, right?
Hold on one second. I'm going to listen in here for a minute.
Oh, it's trash.
All right, so yeah, he missed the window.
He missed.
This is premier level play.
Fen Rao also flying away from the situation. Boba Fett, the only shot this round.
Taking a lock here on to Anakin, just to save it for later.
That's interesting. You think he'd probably realize that he might get Anakin this turn with Boba Fett.
All right.
Ooh.
3 hits. That's it. He only has 1 hull and 2 agility, so. And if it makes us feel any better, even if he had regen there with the double blanks, he would have died anyway.
I think his biggest mistake there was actually just bumping into Plo Koon.
Oh, for sure.
It does get hard to predict where ships are going to be when you have to also think of where their ships are going to be, and flying through, both Boba Fett and also that Prox mine. He was probably just overthinking it too much.
Sure.
All right.
Cash only, right?
My boy, the founder. You know what? Do you have come back in like 5 minutes? I don't think anybody's ever seen you, because this is all your fault.
I know.
This is all your fault. This is where it began. I want to interview you at some point today, like in 5 minutes. The game has 25 minutes left, but I think they're going to be calling it here pretty soon.
Cool, yeah, let's do these.
That is something that has always come up too. So they're currently asking how much time is left.
How much time is left? CJ's trying to calculate, see what he can what he can get. If he can get some MOV back.
There's all sorts of mentality for time remaining in a round. The question of if you should have a clock running or not has always come up. Because it can be very easy for people to manipulate if they know exactly how much time is left.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, it could be not helpful to players. It's tricky, and also costs more money to get a clock up. So we do not have a clock hanging here.
1 bank.
No, we're good.
Boost into the left. Just playing it conservative right now. Trying to catch Trat's Plo. We're probably just going to get a little bit of a pincer maneuver.
What are you drawing up there?
I was starting to go to the right, and he turned. I thought he was going to go around the rock. I didn't say anything. You mentioned it. All right. No shots. We're right back to dials. Want to remind you guys that after each round we do have giveaways. So we're at most 23 minutes away from giveaways, maybe less. But anybody's eligible for those. We also have some other stretch goal giveaways we're going to be doing. We already did 3 of them, right? We gave away
Yep.
the T-shirt. We gave away
The beanie.
the beanie,
And the binder.
And the binder, yes. I think at 135, we can actually just take a second here and take a peek.
150, 120.
120. So we're giving away a GSP blanket.
But we are 25 away from giving away a painted hyena bomber from Luke Carrington.
And that's right.
We can make that.
24
now. Yeah.
Man, I obviously underestimated some of these numbers. I don't know if we're gonna. Might be a little bit too easy. I might have to add more prizes. Trust me, the GSP blankie is super comfy. Nobody's ordered it off the website yet. This will be the second person who gets this blanket, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this blanket is legit."
Blanket.
All right, hard turn. Boost. Looks like CJ. We heard him say he just wants to roll some dice and see what happens now.
And that's always interesting too when you are playing from behind.
Yeah.
Is taking riskier chances, trying to be unpredictable.
I mean, if you're going for the win, you have to, right? It just depends on what is your plan here. Are you just trying to save Plo for points, or are you trying to get the W? At this point, he just needs to try to hope that he rolls really, really hot on offense
and really, really hot
on defense. A few turns in a row, and I've seen it happen. We've seen it. We've recorded enough games. I've been behind this computer enough where I've seen some crazy things happen. So you never know.
It is never done until time is called.
That's right.
Or everything's removed.
Or everything's dead.
Underdog.
There we go. Plo is up. CLT is live.
Ooh.
Force for 3. Reroll because of Plo. Takes 2, down to 2 hole.
Is that 2? No, he's got
2. Sorry, down to 3. Math.
Well, he does have a hull upgrade. You probably weren't aware.
There you go.
Comes with the tray.
4 dice, and that is the game.
Robert, once more, getting really hot on those rolls. And that is game.
So I think the story of the game there was, I think the positioning with Anakin was a little bit rough, forgetting some regen opportunities. Also made it so that he had a limited opportunity to really come from behind. And I think at the end, blocking himself into Plo Koon really, really hurt.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct, sorry.
No worries.
But also the aggressiveness that Anakin took there, feeling he had the power to kind of try to take out Boba Fett in just single shot, range 1. I don't know if that was the right call. I heard him over saying that he was, without a clock, he was worried about how much time was left pretty often in that. And also the nerves of playing on stream sounded like was getting to him as well, which is unfortunate. But
it happens.
For your guys' benefit, they played on stream. It was a good game.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much to the players. And remember, if you're at a Premier event, you can always put a clock on your phone.
That's true.
Right?
A lot of people do that. Your phone might die, but that's
right. But I mean, if the clock is important to you, that's what you got to do. All right, guys. So it's giveaway time. Our giveaways are brought to you by District Foundry. You can go to District Foundry on Etsy to get all kinds of awesome 3D printed designs for your X-Wing needs. We are going to be giving away this awesome tournament tray solution. You can get whatever you want if you order one of your own. Okay, whatever logos or chip, faction, whatever makes you good. You got template holders, of course. And you got, what happened to my, there it goes. places for your bases. That's like my favorite thing to say.
Spaces for your bases.
Spaces for your bases. It does hold small, medium, and large, by the way. They're tiered. You can't quite see it because it's not right there. It's tiered so that you can fit them depending on which spots you place them in. And you also got spots for your cards, dials, all the jazz. A larger version of the bottom one is available for sale if you want to also fit your ships inside of there. So, whoa, almost dropped that. Did you? Almost. All right, now for our giveaways, what we're going to be doing is giving away GSP prize packs. I have put together, you know what, between this break, I need to make sure to put this picture on our stream so you guys can see it. We at Gold Squadron Podcast, this will kind of be difficult to see, but we made a bunch of prize packs, okay? There it is. Tons of prize packs, and we're giving them away. These have community cards, they have Gold Squadron cards, there's frosted cards in there, there's, I think there's an Anakin from the Comic-Con in there.
Oh, sure, yeah.
There's a Lando in there from Comic-Con as well. There's all kinds of stuff. And we also have token packs. That's the other one. Where's that picture?
Oh, wow, look at that.
Boom.
Is there any chance y'all have
All kinds of tokens and things in there. So, we're giving away GSP prize packs is what it's called. We're going to give away 4 of them. 4 of them. I know you don't get to decide, but I'm like,
You keep looking at me and...
wait, how many? Now, to participate in the giveaways, all you got to do is type in the chat. Anything at all. No purchase is necessary, but I will tell you that subscribers do get a little bit of bump in the luck. All right?
And we are currently up to 140.
That's right. Yeah, we got, and then we have our stretch blah, 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 blah. Stretch goal giveaways. That's what that's called. All right, here we go. The first GSP prize pack goes to
Roll it. Dr. Weston.
Dr. Weston.
Following since November 1st, 2018.
There we go. By the way, the hype train, we're at 56%. If you sub within the next minute, it unlocks extra emotes for the channel. So pretty cool stuff. Here we go. Next prize pack goes to
Plegium. Pleugim.
Plegum.
Subscriber since June 24th, 2017. That's going on almost 3 years now. How long have you been doing this?
It's been a while.
Yeah, almost 3 years at least.
Yeah. Want to remind you guys as well that if you do win, type !win in the chat in order to get the form to fill out there. Fully completed. I will tell you, there have been some absolutely amazing prizes that people have not gotten because they don't fill out the form. And there is, like, if you don't fill it out within 2 weeks, you forfeit your prize.
Don't want it.
I mean, like a painted ship.
All right.
Right, like a painted ship. We're coming up on for Texas System Open. There's 2 ships we're giving away that were previously given away and not claimed.
I think we just unlocked our hype. Level 2 complete.
Woo, level 2. What?
I don't know what that means.
It just means that we get an opportunity at level 3.
Confetti, I guess. Yeah.
Here we go.
That was 2 of them, right?
That was 2 of them. We got 2 more.
2 more.
3, 2, 1. Get it.
HW break time. Breaking from your homework.
That's right. Follower since August 11th, 2019. Who's the one that asked me about the chroma key? Yeah, we use blue, not black.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Here we go. And the 4th one, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, gosh.
That's on you. That's your job.
Ryuneki Nerji Duo. I'm bringing farmer level versions of pronunciation here.
Roniki Nigendwo. It looks like an anime name. Honestly, it's that many. It's kind of crazy.
I can't.
Sure.
I am sorry.
It's all right. Now, before we do our stretch goal giveaways, I want to remind you guys that our giveaway section is brought to you by District Foundry. Use coupon code LV2020 for 15% off the shop. No minimums there. They got all kinds of awesome things. One example of something that's coming on the shop soon, they do have other versions of this, are the Best Car deck boxes.
Feels like plastic.
Yeah, it's 3D printed.
3D printed.
So there's some tweaks to the design that need to be done, which is why the best car is not available yet. But we're actually going to be giving away the best car. It's for the small damage deck.
Oh, that makes more sense.
He actually does sell a large version of it.
I got one right here. Yeah.
There you go. So here we go. He's got a damage deck. Put it. Bam. Look at that. Model that. Model that. Hand model time. Oh, very nice. All right, let's do some stretch goal giveaways. So we did the T-shirt, we did the binder. Did we actually give away the beanie?
Yes.
We did.
We hit 90 during.
I know that we did, but did I actually give it away? I don't think I did.
Well, do you have an extra one in case if you did give it away?
I do have an extra one just in case we didn't give it away. So let's do the beanie. 'Cause I'm thinking here. I don't think I did. I don't think we did. Let me know. Did I do the beanie?
They're gonna say no.
They're gonna say no. They're saying yes.
Yes. No.
Blanket time. Stretch. Sweet. I love prices. Yes, you did give it away.
Honest.
See, our GSP chat is the best. All right, guys. So let's go ahead. Let's give away the blanket. It's super soft. I think you can watch podcast episode 132. I think is when I was snuggling with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, here we go. Let's find out who's gonna get that blanket. 3, 2, 1, get it.
Corvus 08.
Corvus 08.
With a K.
Congratulations.
Blanket. Exclamation point.
Now, if you want to super support Gold Squadron Podcast and get awesome swag while doing it, you can go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron, and any new patrons for today are going to get a Gold Squadron Podcast poker chip. Sorry, I got to get these pictures onto there. I forgot about this. So it's a double-sided. One side is deplete, one side is strain. Okay? They're super awesome, and we also did this during Worlds, and we have extra of them. So anybody who becomes a new patron, patreon.com/Gold Squadron, you can do that, or you can type exclamation point Patreon or exclamation point support in the chat to get links to all that. All kinds of awesome things we make for you guys and send them out every quarter. If you're a patron in the chat, let me know. Say, I am one of those.
Corvus really excited about that blanket, though.
Blanket!
He sent us 3 messages.
Now, Corvus, I need you to make sure that I need a picture of you snuggling with that blanket.
This is the
fully clothed, by the way.
First person outside of Gold Squadron with a blanket?
That's right.
Awesome.
So the only people who've snuggled with it is like me and my daughter. Well, my daughter plays with it now.
I'm curious. Is it all right? Can I hear the story about why you chose a blanket as a
prize?
Yeah.
It's a blanket.
You know, so I always like making prizes that are stuff that I needed.
Right.
Yeah. So we did socks at one point.
Okay.
You know, bags. You know, foam cases now is something we're doing a lot.
Yeah.
Or did a lot. But yeah, I could see you needing a blanket.
Yeah, I was like, man, because what I needed a blanket for like while I was editing, because it gets a little cold in my office.
Sure.
It's like
Chicago.
Wait a minute. All right, Wade. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do a quick interview with somebody who's responsible for all this. Okay, Wade, take a little walk, relax, rest your voice.
Oh, I thought I was responsible for some of this.
I mean, you are.
I know.
All right. All right, everybody. So let me talk about this guy. You guys have never seen his face before. You've heard me talk about his name. Who are you?
I'm Chris Kuzmanoff.
Lower the mic, right in front of the grill.
Talking to the mic.
Right
talking
there.
To the mic. My name is Chris Kuzmanoff, and I am directly responsible for everything that he has done within X-Wing.
Yeah. So Chris taught me X-Wing. Okay. And now tell me if I'm wrong here. I think you were attempting to use X-Wing as a gateway game into War Machine.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right?
That was the intent, was to try to get him hooked on miniatures gaming because he had never played anything like this before. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm going to try to use X-Wing as a kind of a gateway drug. And it failed miserably.
Absolutely. So all of this would have never happened without Chris showing me X-Wing. Because here's the thing. In my, life, I had never come across the game at all.
Right.
Until you were like, hey, game.
Right. Well, and just miniatures gaming in general. I think that you'd played video games and you'd played other types of. You played Magic a little bit, I think, as well.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
The less cool card game.
And then we had you and your wife over for Ticket to Ride and board game nights and things, but never the dedicated miniatures gaming.
Yeah, and it happened. So you can give shout out to Chris. It's all his fault, essentially.
Yeah.
Is what it comes down to.
And there were many nights where we'd play how many games in a night?
Enough.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, I remember my first game was actually, so you were teaching me and Misty, his wife, the game, and I didn't realize what a K-turn was.
Yeah.
And she didn't either, and we were literally just heart-2ing across, going like, what? We're missing something.
Yeah, this isn't fun. We're just flying around in circles. This isn't doing anything.
It's absolutely. So you know what I want to do since you're here?
Yeah.
I want to do a giveaway.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to do a giveaway. Let's do a GSP shirt.
Sounds great.
Gold Squadron podcast shirt.
Sweet.
And click. This is a touch screen.
Okay.
Click the button. So it's his fault. Whoever
All right,
wins.
so click roll it.
Roll it one time.
All right, roll it one time.
The winner is.
Looks like. What is that? Chief Style 88?
Yeah. Chiefs tie maybe.
Chiefsty?
I'm in.
Chiefsty 88?
Congratulations, GSP shirt, ! Win in the chat to get all the things. So what are you doing out here, LVO? What are you playing?
I am spectating. So I'm just playing what we like to call Watch Machine, or also watching X-Wing, because much as I influenced you to pick up the game, you're starting to influence me to come back to the game.
Come back to the game.
Yes. He's beginning text message from me, hey, where should I start? Where should I go? What should I do? How do I get back into it after being out for so long? Because I kind of got lost in the transition between first and second edition. Once the TLT came out, I said, I'm not doing this anymore.
As many did.
And correct me if I'm wrong, did we go to your first tournament together?
Oh, yeah. It was Dragonfall.
Yeah, Dragonfall.
The Escalation tournament.
That was it.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm gonna say you are directly responsible for my passion and excitement for X-Wing. So thank you for that.
And my pleasure.
Keep watch machining and I gambled for the first time yesterday.
Oh, it's awful.
I did well, so I'm fine.
Oh, good. Well, I am very glad. Well, I've seen how you roll dice sometimes. So did you stay away from the craps table?
Oh no, I didn't. We just played blackjack.
Oh, gotcha.
That's it.
All right.
Blackjack. I kind of sort of understand the game now.
You got to get to 21.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's certain rules for what the dealer can and cannot do.
Exactly. So had fun, but we're gonna take a little break here. There is the round should be ending for everybody else here in the next minute or two. I would say that round 3 of the Las Vegas Grand Championship is gonna start at about, let's call it 12:15 p.m. Pacific. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Chris Kuzmanoff, for allowing Gold Squadron to happen. Gold Squadron out. Sorry guys, red alert. We actually have a lunch break now, so we'll be back at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I gotta find some food then. This is good. Use the bathroom. Huh? Sure, I'll stay on the air for you, Ken. Absolutely. Just give me a chance to work on this. See ya, man. What's up, Ken?
What's going on? How are things going?
Things are going good.
So yeah, I wanted you to jump on the air because I wanted to do something.
You wanted to do something.
I wanted to do something.
Okay.
What I wanted to do was bestow this endowment I have upon you for our shared narrative of 2019.
Oh, okay.
So I have a special tray set. This is for you.
Oh, this is for me.
This is for you. This is the nice shiny version. And so this is a thank you for 2019, which was an awesome year, despite some personal setbacks. But as you can see, it's all shiny.
All shiny, sparkly.
I thought about making you a very special lid with your name on it or something.
Okay.
However, one of your fans, Rango Fett, you
Yeah.
brought this up at an earlier event.
Yeah.
What we want to do is make a lid with your wisdom tooth photo on it. But we actually couldn't get it to work because it wasn't, taking video and then making a line art of it was not great. So it just didn't pan out. So what we did was make the Dion Morales lid that really shows that this is for you.
That's awesome. Hold on, let's get that closer to the camera.
Yeah. So yeah, that's for you. That's a gift from Rango Fett, one of your loyal viewers.
That is sweet.
And of course you have this. And so that's for you. I know you don't get to play as much as you would like.
Oh man,
but,
this is awesome.
I really love the new, 2020 and beyond logo for GSP, and the work you did at Worlds was like out of this. Oh yeah, I need what's in there. That's for me. But yeah, so that's kind of the special Dion Morales set. Pearl
Thank
white.
you so much.
Yeah, so
I like that. Shiny.
Enjoy it.
I saw that little smirk earlier. I was like, they got this shiny blue. You're like, yeah, I do. Love it. Oh, it looks so good. Man, thank you so much.
Great, yeah. So now,
well, you guys will be seeing me using it at League Night now.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Come here, Ken. Thank you so
Group
much, man.
hugs.
All right. We'll stop with the mushy stuff. We're gonna get some lunch, man. Thank you so much.
Get some food. Unfortunately, you have to buy the food here. I think I said unless you are able to leave the premise.
Yeah.
Which maybe.
I don't know if we'll have time. It'll be close.
But
we'll be
everyone
back.
enjoy.
1 p.m. Pacific in about 45-ish minutes.
Is that isophane behind us? It is
isophane. But just his face cut off. It's like a
he wants to
mystery
remain,
man.
Yeah, he wants to remain anonymous. I like it.
They're doing really well with the subs.
Say it again.
They're doing really well with the subs.
They are. They're doing really good.
I feel like we should change the deal.
I know. Pray that we don't alter it further.
I've got a lot of messages from guys like, I know you're doing